Hey, good morning, everybody. A little bit of an update. I've been delayed doing a video. I was just driving over up here to the YMCA, and I said, man, I got to get a video out. Everyone knows about my saga, you know, the cars, the Tesla. Am I getting a truck? Am I getting a Lightning? What am I doing? So long story short, I ended up getting a brand new F-150 Lariat about 2 weeks ago. I'll update it on another video, but I have an order in that I placed in January for a 502A Lariat Powerboost hybrid, and the order, we're about 3 months in and it still hasn't even been scheduled for production. I'm sure a lot of you know about the Ford shortages out there with the chips. Seems like it's worse than 2021 for 22. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get this truck at all now. I was hoping, supposedly when I put in the order, it was supposed to be around May timeframe. Now maybe fall, maybe it slips into 23. There's just no consistency right now if you're following Ford F-150s on what's getting produced and what is not. But anyway, this truck is awesome. Let me turn the camera around and show you guys, but it's a 501A, so very close, space white, sport wheels, 5.0 Coyote V8. Like I mentioned, it's got the moonroof up here, which was a must-have for me. It got the car seats in the back. It's got the awesome digital dash. I'm loving this digital dash. Obviously, it changes with the modes here. There's normal, you got tow haul, you got eco, haven't messed with that. Sport, definitely messed with that. That's a lot of fun, holds the gears. You can see it's putting into 4 auto, 4 high down here on the modes, which I don't need. Switch back to normal. But very impressed so far. I've had, like I said, I've only driven it, gosh, what, 780 miles. I'm very impressed. You know, you read the forums and everyone's just making fun of the 5.0, how it's such a slug, it's a dog. Maybe it is. I mean, I've driven an EcoBoost. It was very powerful, but it's been about 1.5 years, so I've forgotten already. But I have definitely not been for, not missing for power right now with the 5.0. Loving the CarPlay built-in. It's been seamless. Sync 4 Ford is very nice as well. Getting used to this weird shifter that folds. I'm afraid to fold it because I've read guys that it's broken on them and then it's disabled their truck where they can't even drive it and it needs towed. So I don't mess with that, but I got the interior work surface. Again, haven't folded that down because I'm not messing with the shifter. Wireless charging pad, sort of pointless. It just heats up the iPhone, but it's nice to have that little dock area. Nice little slide out right there. Seats are comfy, heated, cooled seats. Plenty of space for the kiddos back there. I have gotten the windows ceramic tinted already. I did a Line-X premium bed liner. I'll mention that in another video. We'll do more of a walk around there. It's got the Bang & Olufsen sound system. It's good. You know, again, it's not amazing, but it's much better than what I was coming from in my Lexus, so I can't complain. Overall, very happy. Let's see with the mileage here. 19.2. That's 100% city right now. Highly impressed, and I'm getting on it too every once in a while, so I'm not completely babying it. That's that trip one is since I have owned the car, almost 20 miles to the gallon. When I was doing more highway with work and driving it back from the dealership, which is about 2 hours away, I saw a high of 23.9, and that was going about 65 to 70 on the highway. So again, super impressive. Got the 36 gallon gas tank was an option on this, so plenty of range on the truck, not having an issue. There's tire pressure. You can customize this a million different ways. Anyway, very happy. Again, very happy with the truck. Like I said, we're just breaking it in. Plenty of power. The transmissions was a little clunky. The first maybe 200 miles, it's smoothed out considerably. It still has a weird shift. I just noticed on the highway today, kicking it down from like 9th into 7th. 7th sort of had a clunk. But overall, it's been pretty buttery smooth, so I can't complain. There's, again, you read a lot of horror stories about those online. But it's a learning transmission. It's figuring it out. It's pretty impressive. It does skip gears. It goes like 1st to 3rd and then 5th and so on. If you get on, it goes 1, 2, 3, sort of starts banging through the gears. The sound's fantastic. I'll do a video. I've tempted, if I don't trade this in for my Powerboost when it comes in, we may look at a Borla S-type exhaust down the road, just to give a little pop when we're driving. A little bit of noise, which I don't know, it may wake the neighbors. I love my neighbors. I don't want to wake them up at 4 in the morning when I'm driving to the airport for work. But it is sort of cool when you get on it to have a little bit of a rumble. And supposedly the Borla sound system, it doesn't drone in the cab. It basically gets loud when you want it to be loud in the startup. Cold startups are pretty rowdy, but other than that, it's not a bad system. So again, very happy. Leave your comments down below. I know some of you guys are like me, maybe disappointed I didn't get the Lightning. I've moved on. You know, maybe we get a Lightning in a couple years when the product matures. I mean, they still keep coming production. I mean, Ford has a major issue with getting these trucks out. I was lucky to find this. I'll probably make another video how I did find this. It wasn't on cars.com. I did a long search on Ford inventory every night for about a month. I wanted a Powerboost, couldn't find a Powerboost. As you know, you cannot get the Star White color in a Powerboost. This truck's made in Kansas City. That's where Star White's painted. Dearborn does the hybrid trucks. And I was always sort of upset about that. I really wanted a Star White truck, or excuse me, Space White. Sorry, I'm saying Star White. Space White. I wanted the Space White color. And they didn't make it hybrid, and that sort of chaffed me. I'm like, I'll spend this kind of money on a truck. I should be able to configure. I can configure every which way I want, and I can't get the stupid color I want. But anyway, I found this with the 5.0. The 5.0, it gets a lot of good reviews. You know, everyone's very biased on what power plant. EcoBoost, you know, Powerboost, 5.0. It's just great to have options, right? I mean, they're all good motors. The 5.0 oil consumption seemed to be fixed. I'm impressed with the sound, the power, the efficiency so far. I'm not planning to hoe or taw, really. This is just cruising around with my 4 kids, doing baseball tournaments. You get it, house projects, mulch, occasional trailer, maybe, I guess. This would be more than adequate. So I'm pretty pleased. But I had to search far and wide to get the Space White. That color, and I found one in a very small dealer on the West Alabama state line by Mississippi. I live up here in North Alabama. So I drove about 2 hours away. They had the truck in stock. It was dealer ordered with just about the right options that I had selected for my 502 order. I reached out. They weren't playing games. They weren't adding pricing. I wasn't going to pay ADM. These guys know out there that it's crazy times. People, I call dealers, they want 7,000 over 10,000. I'm like, you guys are silly, you know. And this is a brand new 22 that just rolled in, dealer ordered. I got some discount off MSRP. I got an amazing trade deal that beat Carvana, especially when you consider the tax advantage in Alabama for trading in. So I was very pleased with that. It was an easy transaction. Everything was done. Financing was done. I rolled in from my airline trip, drove 2 hours from the airport in Huntsville over to the dealer, sign and drive, 20 minutes. I'm out on my way back home. Couldn't be happier with the dealer. I'll mention them later. I'll put them in the description. Go check them out. They're a very small family-owned dealer. Very cool. It's just a small town America. I love it. You roll up, friendly service, one salesman, manager. They treated me well, and I know they're hurting. I mean, I feel for dealers. You know, not the big ones. That's a whole other debate where they're just gouging people. But the small town dealers, these family-owned ones, yeah, I mean, trucks are their bread and butter, and they got 2 F-150s on the lot when they should have 20. The day I was there, he said F-250 production the order bank had closed. I mean, that's crazy. And out there in West Alabama, they sell a ton of F-250s to clients all over. I mean, their F-250s are everywhere, especially here in the state of Alabama. So I feel for these dealers, and for them to honor a great deal for me says a lot about that dealership. I was very impressed. I couldn't, again, leave them more positive reviews on the process. And if I do end up selling my this truck when my Powerboost comes in, I will give them first crack to see if they can give me a competitive price on this. If I end up going the route, the numbers have to make sense on that. I'm just not going to throw, you know, bad money after good money on buying multiple pickups. But in this market, as you know, the way this is optioned, it's hard to find. Worst case scenario, I think I may break even. But we'll see. This truck may not come in. My order may not come in until 23. We may be way off. So I'm enjoying it now. I'm blessed to have this. This is an awesome truck. Probably the nicest vehicle I have owned recently. This is my first full-size truck I've owned. I had a Ford Ranger way back in the day in high school. It's amazing to go from a brand new at the time $10,000, $11,000 truck with roll-up windows, power nothing, had to add a CD player. And that was a great, awesome truck. And I've had other Fords. I've had Mustang GTs before my wife and I went and started buying foreign cars, which have treated us awesome. But very impressed with the truck. The fit and finish is awesome. We just see, hopefully it holds up. I'm coming from the Toyota Lexus world where, gosh, you could basically not even change oil and it'd take a beating and keep going. Never had any issues with those vehicles, knock on wood. So I'm anxious. I'm curious to see how the Ford ownership is, but you know, for whichever truck I do end up keeping, I'm going to get the extended warranty. That'll take some peace of mind off of it. And I'm going to keep weighing the Powerboost. It's a very compelling setup. I'm just a little bit interested to see how those components work. They have a nice warranty on the battery and the hybrid components, and some problems are cropping up, but that's going to happen when you mass produce thousands of these things, and it's sort of the first time for having that system in the F-150. So overall, seems fairly reliable in 2021. Going into 22, hopefully they work out the kinks. I think the V8 in this truck, the Space White truck, is going to be, obviously it's a proven engine. I'll put it that way. It's had, you know, a couple generations to work out some kinks. Same with the EcoBoost. They're solid engines too. But anyway, that's about it. I'll stop rambling. Leave me questions in the comments if you want. If you got ideas for what you want me to talk about in the next video. But we'll plan to, when I get back from work and flying overseas for work this weekend, but I'll try to get maybe a video out on the bed liner. We'll talk about the tent. I'm sort of unhappy about the tent. I'm sort of happy. I'm sort of not happy. As my installer, I went to a different installer this time, and that's stupid on my part. I should have gone to Old Faithful. But the tent's okay. It's not bad. Ceramic. The heat protection's good. I've got a little bit of low angle haze I'm not too happy about. The driver window has some debris that they didn't totally clean off, so I'm gonna have to get that redone. The bed liner I'm way happy with. It's Linux, which is based here in Huntsville. That's corporate headquarters. Got Linux of Decatur, Alabama, sprayed my liner in. Awesome people fitted me in, gave me a super competitive price for the premium as compared to some of the other installers around the area. So they fit me right in. Their prep job was amazing. I got zero complaints. It looks amazing. No issues with the tailgate going back on. No issue with sensors or camera alignments that some of the people in the forums have had. So very happy with that. With that, I gotta go in and work out. I'm wasting too much time, but I'll take a few shots of the car, some B-roll or whatever if you want, and show you the outside real quick. And stay tuned for updates. Thanks for watching. See ya. All right, here it is. There's the outside there. Loving this space white color. It's just amazing. It shifts color so easily in the light. I've got so many compliments. It's everything I wanted, so I'm very happy to have it. The tent looks amazing. I got 20% all around on top of the glass, all ceramics, keeping the heat out amazing. Gonna get some new tires depending on if I keep this truck or not. We'll upgrade to some all-terrain tires. Here's the bed, a little bit dirty. You can see it's got this is the premium. It's got the UV coating. I'll talk more about that later. So again, very happy with it. All right, see you guys in the next video.